Ms. Greene, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come before the committee today. I have an important bill I'd like to talk to you about. My bill is the Protect Children's Innocence Act. This is my signature bill, and it has been a model used across the country by many states as they are working on passing or have already passed bills and made into law in their states, protecting children from a radical ideology that is spreading across America, and that is gender dysphoria. It's hard to imagine that today in America, there are doctors and there are many medical professionals prescribing puberty blockers, providing hormone therapy, and surgeries, actually cutting off children's body parts before they're ever old enough to vote, graduate from high school, buy nicotine, buy alcohol, join the military. This is not a political party issue. This is widely supported across America, across all party lines, that people want this to stop. And children need to be allowed to grow up before they make tragic mistakes that will forever change their bodies for the rest of their lives. There are no known studies on what puberty blockers do long-term to children that take them and what it happens to them later on as adults. There is also a growing movement all across America called detransition. These are many young people that made the tragic mistakes of having mastectomies, having castrations done to them, having genital mutilation surgeries when they were still in their early teens, maybe even before they were teenagers, and as they grew up, they realized they made tragic mistakes to their body, and they are trying so hard to warn many others, don't go down this road. But here's what's most disturbing. Gender dysphoria is not a virus. This is not a disease that's spreading. It's an ideology, and it's spreading across social media, and it's rapidly growing. In 2017, there were 15,000 cases, but now in 2021, and we don't have the numbers for 22 or 23, but by 2021, it was over 42,000 cases. This is new diagnoses in ages 6 to 17. Now, here's what's disturbing for any of my friends that think this is a federalism issue. It is not, because in the United States today, we have over 12 states that are either passing bills or have signed into law laws that will take the rights away from parents to protect their children. This is what makes it a federal issue. We only have 19 states that are in the process of banning or restricting minors' access to gender-affirming care. Those have been implemented in those states, but if you look at over 12 states, and it's growing, where they are passing laws to take away the rights of parents and even take children away from their parents, we have to step in and make it a felony to perform gender-affirming care. I have example after example I'd like to introduce into the record of news stories where this is happening at large scale, talking about custody battles and judges determining whether parents are affirming their children's care. This is such a serious issue, and it's such a radical ideology, and it is growing at a rate that we cannot control, but it needs to be stopped right now. Our job, our greatest job that we have as adults, our greatest job that we have as lawmakers is to protect children. It is to protect children at all times, and we cannot allow this to continue. And if we allow this to continue, hiding behind the idea of federalism, we're wrong, and I'll tell you why. Our founding fathers would never say it's up to a state to take away, for their government to be able to take children away from parents. We can't allow this to continue. And so, Mr. Chairman, I yield back my time and will take any questions.
I think the gentlelady, without objection, the gentlelady's articles will be entered into the record. We thank you for your testimony and your passion for protecting kids. We will next go to, I think we'll go to Mr. Siscomani and then Ms. Garcia. The gentleman from Arizona is recognized for